Hello everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Agent Advantage. My name is Lorne Cooper and I'm here with Ron McIntosh.
Hi everybody, welcome back.
So today we're talking about teams, and teams in real estate have been really becoming more prolific over the last 10 years or so, more and more so recently. So we want to talk about two different types of teams. There's the traditional team and the modern team. And, even in the traditional team, there are different variations of that. But we all basically understand what a team is in real estate. But now there's a modern team concept that we can look at as well. And I want to talk about the similarities and the differences. So in a traditional team, let's talk about a traditional team. What does a traditional team typically look like?
Well, usually there's a leader, that's the face of the team.
Usually someone who was a solo agent,
Yep.
became successful, maybe a little too busy to be able to handle all the business that was coming in. So you would bring on, an admin, and then bring on buyer's agents, and then maybe some listing agents, and then there's the birth of the team, right?
Yep. And usually that person is responsible for providing everybody with leads and business. Like Lorne said, there's different things. Sometimes they're responsible for the marketing. Sometimes they're responsible for your splits, your monthly fees, your memberships. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not.
Depending on the specific system that you guys are using in that particular team. And usually the more that the team is responsible for, the more of a commission split that they take, right?
Exactly.
Which is completely fair and equitable. If they're taking care of marketing and the brand and all that stuff, then 100%, and they're providing business and value. Absolutely. Now there's a concept of a modern team, and that's something that I only became familiar with once I joined EXP. So what is a modern team?
So a modern team is kind of like a running your own brokerage. A team. I guess a traditional team is kind of like you're running a brokerage within a brokerage kind of thing, but a modern team is running an international brokerage without the liability, all the expenses, and the overhead, and it removes all geographical restrictions. So
I think it's more of a partnership, really.
It's exactly what it is.
So
it's a partnership.
In a team, there's the team lead and sort of the boss. And everything kind of flows in that sort of direction. Whereas in a modern team, it's more of a partnership with other agents and other people. And a traditional team is typically stuck in a geographic center, wherever you're working, anywhere in the world,
your state,
city,
your province,
wherever you're licensed, that's where you build your team and where you grow. And in the States, I know that there are some expansion teams that can go into other states, but there's other requirements involved in that. But the modern team is such that you're partnering with other agents. You're not necessarily responsible for giving business to those agents. You're not responsible for paying, for marketing and branding. Everyone they remain their own entity. So you are you, I am me. We have our own branding and our own market centers, on and on. But we collaborate. We collaborate on how we build each other's businesses and support. Right? Now there are additional things that can be thrown in there, like lead generation and all these other factors. But essentially, you're still running your own business. I'm still running my own business, but we're in partnership and financial alignment.
Exactly. So, and like you said, the geographical restrictions are removed, so we can partner with people in, I think we're in 18 or 19 different countries. So our modern team is now closing deals, I believe, in 4 countries: India, Mexico, the U.S., Canada, and we're working on a few others. But we wouldn't have that opportunity in the traditional team.
That's right, and it's okay to even have both. So you can run a traditional team in your specific market center wherever you are, and then start to branch out on modern teams, and even have each individual team member have their own modern teams.
Exactly.
And the great thing about it is, when you're a traditional team, you're in that market center, you're kind of subject to the ebbs and flows of the market there. Where here you're diversifying, basically. And if I've got team members in Florida, in California, in Texas, in Chicago, in Toronto, in, somewhere in British Columbia, I'm basically diversified across many different markets. So if one market's up, another market's down, we're all kind of evening that out. So you're getting income coming in kind of everywhere. And you're in partnership. You're not responsible for these people. Everyone's running their own independent thing. That's the big thing that people are afraid of when they join a team, is losing their identity, right? Well, what if I can't have my name on the sign? What does that mean? And then no one's going to know me. And what if I ever want to leave the team? So that's the big drawback of teams. There are many benefits, but that's one of the negatives, I suppose, or perceived negatives. But the benefit of a modern team is everybody retains their own identity.
Yep. And you can, like Lorne said, you can have both. So I could join Lorne's team and be on his traditional team here in our network.
I wouldn't hire you.
Yeah. But then I can branch out and I can build a modern team, but my day-to-day real estate business is coming from Lorne, but I'm building a network or a brokerage that's independent of him, but we still are in financial alignment, so we collaborate. So the better I do, the better Lorne does, the better Lorne does, the better I do.
That's the other thing about some team structures, traditional team structures, is it's very protective. And a lot of team leaders, in the old school mentality of, I have to protect this, I can't tell everybody how I'm generating the business and all that stuff, because if they find out, they're going to leave me, right? Yep. Whereas in the modern team, you want to leave? Go ahead, leave. Yep. I want you to do well because then I'm doing well. We're all doing well together. So there's many benefits. If you have questions about any of these team models, leave them in the comment section down below, or maybe you have comments of your own personal experience. That would be great. I would love you to like, share, and subscribe to these videos. And I guess we'll see you guys on the next one.
Have a great day, everybody.
See ya.